it's Jen from Not So Mystical Tarot. This is going to be your reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Pisces for the first half of July 2019. You can find me on Instagram at Not So Mystical Tarot or notsomysticaltarot.com if you would like a personal or private reading. Please check out your Moon and Rising signs. This is a general reading and it will help give you some more clarification. I'm going to tell you right now, the energy is extremely intense this first couple weeks of July. I'm going to find out astrologically what is going on because it's super intense, but it's also, the word I keep feeling is like cleansing. Like this needs to happen and it isn't all bad. It's just, wow. The same cards are coming up in varying decks, and it doesn't matter what deck I use, they're all kind of coming up together. And so your Moon and Rising sign will be very interesting to see what trends come through your particular chart. Anyway, let's get started for our Pisces. What do we have going on for Pisces? Temperance showed up for, I know Scorpio is one of them. This is about balance. You are a water sign. 2 cups of water right here, right? And what is it? It's a balanced emotional state, balanced, a state of equilibrium, really important for you right now. This there's a lot of emotion flooding into this first couple of weeks in July. So you kind of starting out like knowing, listen, I'm going to keep my cool no matter what comes my way. I'm going to be ready for it is really, really important. And look at this, 9 of Cups. So you have the ability, no matter what is going on in your life, to keep things even and to keep yourself really happy and fulfilled. So this is good. I like this. I like where this is going. Like I said, the energy is intense. It's not bad. It's just intense. So you keeping an even keel is really, really important. Now, look at this. Like, this is really positive. You have the world. So everything is going to be available to you as long as you keep your cool, okay? You have this 9 of Cups. This is like wishes being granted, things coming to fruition, you feeling really good in your own skin, feeling about like the things in your life are going well. You have every opportunity to continue this, but you definitely have to be balanced. You can't be all over the place. You've got to be okay. Like, you ever hear the phrase mind like water? It's like some kind of old proverb or something where like you kind of keep yourself even and still, and like, oop, there's a little blip in the water. You're like, okay, the water smooths right back out. You know, like when you throw a little stone in the water, you see the blip and then it smooths right back out. This is what I keep hearing, mind like water. Keep it cool and even. Do not fly off the handle. Don't be all emotional all over the place because you will jeopardize these opportunities. And there's one other card that came up with this, and it is the Moon. Things do not always look like they, things are not always as they seem. Things look sometimes differently than they really are in real life. And that's, like I'm saying, that temperance, that mind like water. Keep that even keel. And if a little stone comes in, remember, it smooths right back out right away. So don't react to things immediately when they happen. Keep that even. I just keep thinking you really need to keep your emotions even right now, because things may happen and they may look a certain way, but that's not the reality, and you could react in a way that you don't want. So let's not do that, okay? Let's not do that, Pisces. Let's vow, my Pisces, to keep everything real cool and to kind of like evaluate when something comes toward you, to evaluate it before you react, okay? That's I think what I wanted to communicate to you, which took me like 5 minutes to tell you, okay? And strength, okay? This strength card. You have an infinite amount of it, but it is a quiet and dignified strength, just like I said with temperance, okay? Same energy. It's that same even keel. This lion, is not chained. He serves her at his own will. She has a very dignified strength about her. This lion just wants to be near her because she's awesome. He's not held under her thumb or afraid of her. Just, she is confident and cool, and she is keeping it all good. And that lion's like, all right, I'm gonna hang with you. Like, that's the kind of thing that we're looking at here. Keep your cool. I can't say it enough times because, wow, look at that. Because you have a huge opportunity coming to you. Keep your cool. And that's the thing, being a water sign, your emotions can sometimes get the best of you, okay? And if you react emotionally to something, you may miss out on a huge opportunity that's coming, because that is an opportunity. We're talking finance, career, money, it could even be in your home life, whatever the case might be. But it is a huge opportunity. And if you can keep yourself super cool and even, you really have the chance of, I feel like something really good is coming, okay? Now, you have the Queen of Swords. Again, the Queen of Swords, you are not going to fool her. She is very discerning, and that's the thing. Like I'm saying, I don't want you to overreact emotionally to anything. This Queen of Swords is like, this makes sense, this does not. That's what you have to look at. Anything that comes your way, you want to look at it in that Queen of Swords mentality. Don't get all emotional over every single little thing that somebody says, does, eye rolls you, whatever. It doesn't matter. Look at it just for what it is and move on. Don't get all personal with everybody because, yeah, Knight of Cups, you are not the first person to get this either. Like I told you, this is a ton of energy. Like Knights are energy bringers. This is a ton of emotional energy. And like I said, this beginning of July is full. It's like emotionally charged where there's just like this whoosh of stuff. Like there's just tons of this energy just like rushing toward you. That's why I'm saying you had the Temperance card, right? You're keeping it even keeled, you're keeping it cool. You got the Strength card, you're keeping it cool, you're dignified, you're strong. And then you've got here this huge opportunity. Do not let this any kind of rush of emotion screw this up. There is something big, whether, like I said, whether it's work or financial or home life, there's something big that's going to be offered to you. And if you got yourself into some emotional like snit, you're going to miss out on it. And that's why that Queen is so important too, because like I said, she is no nonsense. She's going to be like, yeah, you're overreacting. Stop that. Just stop that. Like it does whatever is happening warrant any kind of reaction from you? And if it doesn't get one. Okay, really important. I want to know what happens because there's so much stuff going on in the beginning of this month that like I love when you guys tell me what you have going on. So please feel free to do that. If you don't want to do it in the comments, you can always send me a private message. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna wrap this up. Figure out what's going. Yeah. Okay, you are not the first to get this card either. Five of Pentacles. I think it was Aquarius where I said, listen, if you don't. And it came in the third group of cards, same spot. It came in the same exact place. If you don't keep your cool, you're going to end up here. Remember that huge opportunity you had coming that was over here? The universe had the big pentacle, remember? Ace of Pentacles. Don't keep your cool. React, overreact, get emotional, get all weirded out. You're going to miss out on something huge, huge, huge that is coming for you. And this is going to be you. Out in the cold, disappointed, sad, everybody else is inside doing something cool, and here you are standing outside because you are having some kind of emotional breakdown. Just please keep it together. And here's your answer. Four of Swords. When something happens, like I said before, and you feel that surge, like you're like, oh, I want to react, I got something I want to say, you know what? Take a deep breath and go, I'm not doing that. Get away. Back yourself up. Like I said, take that deep breath, back yourself right up and go, all right, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to keep my cool. I'm going to use my brain and my intellect, and I'm going to use that Queen of Swords, and I'm going to handle this. I'm not going to overreact, and I'm not going to emotionally react. Ooh, you're going to use your brain to react. Look what you get again. The Strength card. Keep your dignity. Keep your cool. If you can do this, this will not happen to you, okay? But you have got to, if I could title this video anything, it would be at all costs, you got to keep your cool. And getting away is a great way to do that. Backing up, seeing the situation for what it is, back right up and go, okay, let me look at this just from a sheer perspective of what is actually happening and what is not. Just black and white. Nothing, no gray, no emotion, just intellect. Let's just get one more card for you guys. Yeah, you may have people that have something to say about the way they may be used to you reacting in a certain way, and they're poking at you, poke, 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 poke. Notice, she has that staff, and what she's saying, she's like, yeah, no. She's not getting down with them, making a big old scene, going all crazy. She's just like, no, I'm not. No. And she's just going to move on and do her own thing. And the other card that came up, and is the Ten of Swords. Again, it's like the message that, listen, if you don't get away and you don't analyze the situation, take that moment, observe, make a good choice, you're going to end up here. And who needs that? You don't need that. And all of that can be avoided. These two things can be avoided by just keeping your cool. Keep your strength. Don't get involved with people and their nonsense. Don't go down. You don't see her coming down off the hill and clacking around with these idiots. She's just like, yeah, no thanks, and she's gonna move on and do her own thing. You keep your dignity. You keep your strength. You keep your cool. Keep the temperance going. Keep it nice and even. Mind like water, okay? And you're gonna get through this, and you're gonna actually have that big opportunity that comes to you. And I cannot wait to hear what it is. I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching.